Welcome back, everyone. It is time for an update on the 1.5 gallon Pico Reef. But wait a minute. What has happened? That is right. The Pico Reef has been decommissioned. Sad day? Not at all. Happy day. We're getting a massive upgrade. All the way up to a whopping 5 gallons. Let's go check it out. Here she is, guys. Isn't she beautiful? I have been waiting for the day to jump into the big leagues and get a massive upgrade like I got with this 5 gallon tank. So I have basically taken everything out of the little 1.5 gallon reef I had, put it in here, and started adding some more stuff into it. And I think we're going to be a lot better off for it. That other tank just was not cut out for what I wanted to do with it. So we're going to give it another chance with this one. Now, I don't know if this disqualifies me from the Pico Tank Challenge. I mean, it's still in the classification, but technically it is a different tank. I don't know, don't care. I'm doing this for me. And I think this is a fun tank. And yeah, so let's take another look here. I'll give you a tour of everything that's going in here right now. Still has some work to do, but it's up and running. It's going. See a bunch of mess over here. Not really a mess. This is my ReefSpy pie. I've been working on this again. Kind of straightening up a lot of things. And look at that pH meter. It's working. So kind of new revisions there. So you'll be definitely seeing a lot of that soon, but not today. And I got my DIY hard drive LED light hanging there, doing the trick. I've got the intensity cranked way up to take some pictures right now, but it's normally down a lot lower because I don't want to burn all my corals. But yeah, this is just a little 5 gallon tank I got at PetSmart, and don't know what else to say about that. It's just got a little back chamber. There's a little pump back there. Actually, let me take the top off and peek inside. All right, so not much to it. It's a little chamber here with a filter pad that it came with, and that's basically the filtration. There is no overflow box. It kind of comes in through the bottom, which is kind of weird. So the level back here is the same level as in the tank, so when it evaporates, everything goes down. So yeah, it's the filter right there. I don't know if I'll keep using them because I'll have to go to PetSmart to buy them. It's some kind of odd size, or maybe I can DIY something. I don't know. Got my pH probe in here. I've got a temperature probe in here. As you can see, I've coated it in silicone. Keep it nice and insulated from the salt water. There's a little return pump down there, and I've got a little heater, which I'm not even 100% confident that thing's working properly. But I don't need it right now because it's really, really hot out. If anything, I need a chiller on this tank. So yeah, that's basically the equipment right now. And like I showed you before, I've got my little LED light that I made. It's got a knob for the whites, a knob for the blues. And that will eventually be hooked into my Raspberry Pi so I can control the brightness with that. And let's talk about Livestock. Alright, so I've probably scared everything off by messing with the tank. But let's go through the corals first. So nothing crazy in here. I kind of know the limits, and I'm basically just going to stick with all soft corals. I think that's really the only thing that's has a chance to survive and thrive in an environment like this. So I've got some pulsing Zinnia, and these are the ones that were in the little 5 gallon, or sorry, 1.5 gallon from before. So there's some up top. I got some more here, and there might be some more way in the back. And this stuff has really come back to life. I mean, it was really stringy, didn't really look too good in the other one because I think it was just starved for light. and now it's got plenty of light. It's doing fine. Same thing with the mushrooms. You can see that they've actually got color to them again. And I might put the filter on a little bit later and put it under the blue light so you can really see it shine. But under the white lights even, you can see they've got a green tint to them. It's kind of nice. I got some red macroalgae back there on that side. These were the Kenya trees. They're a little bit closed up right now. I think I was cleaning up the tank. I might have touched them and they kind of closed up a bit. I got them in there. And then, zoom in. Got these little blue, I don't know what they are, clove polyps or something. Grabbed them out of one of my tanks. They seem to like it in here. Took a little cut. So that's new. These guys are also new. These are definitely clove polyps. These are those ones with the orange kind of stripes that you see under the blue. They've really kind of taken hold in here. So that was a little clipping that I brought into here, and if I can get this to focus, you kind of see the roots. I guess they're roots or whatever you want to call them. Have attached to the rock, kind of wrapped around. And these have been in there for about a week, 2 weeks, I guess. Probably 2 weeks. So yeah, they're already gripping onto the rock. It looks like new little buds are popping up. It's kind of cool. I've got just this brown gorgonian in there. Seems to like it. Got some red dragon's breath. This was courtesy of Dave's Nano tanks. Thank you, Dave. This is a little piece of what you gave me. Got it in here. These are just some yellow zoanthids I pulled out of my other tank. They seem to really like it in here. Another type of gorgonian. This was this pretty large gorgonian that I had that it was growing onto a frag plug, and then I needed to cut it off of the frag plug and move it. This was basically the stem of the frag plug. I cut it off. It had grown down onto it. I just glued that onto something else, another frag plug actually, and let it grow, and it sprouted this big shooter off of there. Not in this tank, it was like that. I had this in my frag tank. So I threw it in here, and I think that'll do good. All the polyps are out, that should grow. These are just some of these little green pallies that I had. Stole them from another tank, if it would focus, there we go. So they're still kind of getting used to the place. Green star polyps are finally green again. I got a phone call while I was filming, so I was talking on the phone and I had turned the knob on the lights because I don't want them so bright, and it was off away for a little while. Now I came back, and so now some of the stuff is kind of closed up, but I'll still show you what is in here. So we left off at the star polyps. We got them going. This little plug there that had some little tiny zoanthids. They were just kind of, I don't know why, just shrinking. And I put them in here, and they seemed like they were opening up again, looking better. Of course, everything's closed now because the lights were just out for about 20 minutes. Had some anthelia right here that was growing. You've probably seen that earlier. Looking pretty good. More little zoas that were up here, all closed up now. And I'm trying to think what else. There's a little leather coral right there. Some more zoanthids were here. Some more pallies. And I think that's about it. So as far as livestock, going pretty light in here. There's actually is a few things though. You wouldn't even know it. They're really hard to find. So first up, I have one snail. It's like an Astrea snail. There's another snail in here. There is a Nacerius snail. You can kind of see his little thing poking up there. He's hidden under the sand. That one was courtesy of Billy Pipes. He gave it to me from Reefapalooza. There is a hermit crab, which you can see him. That is his shell right there. He's just kind of hiding there. On top of those orange zoanthids, I don't think I mentioned them earlier. It's a new frag that I put in. I'm really hoping he'll pop his head out. There is a clown goby in here. It's a little green clown goby. He's really shy though. He really hasn't gotten used to me yet, but he's normally hiding in these cracks right here. A lot of times he'll stick his head out and you can see him. Sometimes he goes out and just sits on top of something else, but I don't see him now. And then there is a emerald crab in here too, which is also, it's found a really good place to hide. Don't know where that guy's at. But anyway, that's about it for all the livestock in here. I take that back. There is one more thing that I forgot to mention. There is a sexy shrimp in here. I've got one of them. And again, he always seems to hide from me. He's kind of in this little spot here where it's really hard to see him. But he comes out every now and then, so I do get to enjoy him. But right now he's kind of hiding back on the side there, so it's kind of difficult to see. But yeah, this is a fun little tank so far. I am really enjoying this, and it's sort of my test bed for what I'm working on with my controller here. So things are going well so far, and yeah, so I don't know if this disqualifies me from the Nano challenge. You guys tell me, but I'm going to keep posting updates on this because I'm having fun with it, and I really want to see what this little tank turns into. I think I kind of have an idea of what it's going to take, and we'll see. I'm just going to keep it simple. I want to keep easy to care for corals. I don't want anything that I really have to worry about testing my water. I'm just going to worry about the basics, the temperature, the pH probably, because I'll be measuring that, the salinity, stuff like that. I don't want to have to dose any calcium or alkalinity. I don't want to have to care about that in this tank. And if I stick with all the soft corals, I don't think I'm going to have to. So I guess that's about it on this update. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see more, you got to hit that subscribe button. If you liked the video, hit a like, give it that thumbs up. And any questions, just drop it below, and I'll be happy to answer it. So thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video.